Yo, what's good with y'all? In today's video, I got the how to make a pickup and throw system from the strongest battlegrounds. Video was requested to me a couple weeks ago. I think maybe almost a month ago, but a couple weeks ago and stuff. Sorry for not dropping a video on Friday and stuff. Busy with school and all that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Okay, so first things first, you guys, of course, we're going to need a trash can. As you know, in the strongest battlegrounds, we're throwing trash cans. So I will leave a link to the trash can model. I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much. Like, you really just need a trash can part. Like, I'd recommend just a single part. But like, yeah, you could really use any trash can model. It doesn't really matter, but I'll leave the specific trash can link in the description for you guys. So once you have your trash can, right, of course, name a trash can. As for the properties, you want to make sure can collide is turned on. We're gonna disable can collide. Or I'm sorry, not can collide. Make sure you have can collide on. We're not gonna disable that. Sorry. Make sure that it is anchored, and then I'm going to I'm gonna unanchor it via the script when the player tries to pick it up and stuff. There's a reason for it. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly forgot, but I just remember there was a reason why I specifically made it anchored. But anyway, yeah. So just anchor it, make sure can collide is on, and then yeah. And then one more thing to do involving the trash can, you want to go inside the trash can. This is just a mesh, you know, so it looks like a trash can. You want to create a bool value, so click the plus icon, type bool, and then click bool value. You want to name it can be thrown, right? Or thrown status, whatever you want to call it. That's what you want the name to be. And then you want to set the value, you want to have it like check mark. You want to set it to true, which in other words means have it check mark by default and stuff, because we want all trash cans by default to be throwable, right? I should just named it throwable, but anyway, yeah, we want it to be throwable and stuff. You want to set trash cans that aren't throwable to, you know, ones that have been picked up and already thrown. You would want people to be able to get up and throw them, or maybe your game wants that, but I'm just trying to replicate what the strongest battlegrounds has, and you can't do that there. But anyway, yeah. So once I have your trash can, you really could just leave it in workspace. And then yeah, let's head on over to replicated storage. You guys already know we're gonna need a remote event. Let's insert a remote event into replicated storage. Name this event it's combat event, because yeah, it is technically combat, right? And then inside of server storage we have, oh sorry, actually ignore that. Sorry. that's for actually a different video. Sorry, I forgot that. Just yeah, I'm gonna just put this here, but you guys don't worry about that. Just yeah, don't worry about that. You don't have nothing to do with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and create a local script in starter player, and then set it over starter player scripts. Insert a, okay, if we don't see it, then just type local script. I'm going to name this, oh damn, let me zoom in a little far. But anyway, I'm gonna name this combat script local, right, in parentheses. I'm going to delete print hello world, and I'm going to make 3 variables. First things first, I'm going to get the user input service. Local UIS is equal to game get service user input service. Then I'm going to get the combat remote event. Local combat event is equal to game.replicated storage wait for child combat event. Then I'm going to create a bool value for boolean for trash can picked up. This is so that we know that the player themselves has picked up a trash can and stuff. This is so that it doesn't fire the remote event if they already have one picked up, because you wouldn't want a player to be able to pick up another trash can if they already have one in their hand. So yeah, so we're gonna say local trash can picked up, or again you could just go with like trash can status or something, and by default is going to be set to false. Then we're going to set up the 2 functions. First is UIS.input began connect function. In parentheses, you're going to put input, right? And then you're going to press enter. We don't need process since this is going to be a mouse click. So we're going to say if input the user input type is equal to enum the user input type that mouse button 1 and trash can picked up is equal to false. Enter. Now the reason for this is because you guys know in strongest battlegrounds, you walk up to it, you press the left mouse button. If you guys want it to be a keybind, like a keybind on the keyboard, you can go with that. It's completely up to you. But I'm just doing it the way they did it. So once the trash can is picked up, right? Wait, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, so once the trash can is picked up, right, we're going to fire the remote event. We're going to say combat event fire server. And then I'm going to say pick up. It's going to be the name of the event. And then we're going to set up one more function, which is a little bit longer than this one. This is going to be the on client function. So we're going to say comment event on client event connect function, and then in parentheses you're going to put input, and this time you're going to put processed. Or actually, no, we don't need process. Sorry, it's a habit. But anyway, we're going to say enter, and then we're going to put if event type, or wait, damn, I'm so confused. I'm tripping. Okay, sorry, not input event type. I'm sorry, guys. It's 2 in the morning. I'm honestly kind of tired, not gonna lie. But anyway, so if event type is equal to the same thing we just put up there, pick up, enter, right? Then I'm gonna set the trash can picked up boolean equal to true, right? And then I'm gonna set up a function inside of this function. I think we can save some time if we just copy and paste this. So just copy and paste the first function, Control C, Control V. And then you're simply going to change, you're simply just going to make it so that this time you want it to be true. So, you know, the opposite. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fire the remote event. We're going to, let me see. I'm going to fire the, wait, what's it trying to think? Yeah, okay, we should be good. So yeah, so we're going to fire the remote events. This is going to be throw, right? You're going to put throw. And then in here, and then after, you're going to put trash can picked up is equal to false. So to pretty much explain this, right? So this is how you pick up the trash can, right? You pick it up, and then it's going to fire to the server script, then it's going to fire back to this local script, and then it's going to say, okay, the player has picked up the trash can. Then it's going to activate this function, which is going to be kind of, you know, on standby mode. It's waiting. So then the next time you press your mouse button, as long as you have a trash can in hand, it's going to fire the throw event, which means you're going to, you know, throw the trash can. So that's pretty much how it works. Anyway, moving on to the server script. Let's insert a server script into server script service. You guys are going to need animations, of course. You're gonna need a pickup animation, a throw animation, and a knockback animation. Or maybe your animation has pickup and throw in one. You may just need to, but yeah. As you guys know, when you get hit by the trash can in the game, you get knocked back. This is my normal knockback animation that I always use. I actually made these for animations. I've honestly never made animations for video, I don't believe. So I actually made these too and stuff, because it's not hard to make a like pickup and throw. It's really not hard and stuff. So since I made them, I didn't like publish them or anything. I mean, if you guys want me to publish them, you can leave in the comments, and I have no problem publishing it, but I just don't really see a need to unless you guys really want that. Anyway, so you're gonna want to insert your animations into the script. Just type animation, boom, throw them all into the script. You need knockback, pickup, / throw. You know, so you can pick the trash can up, then throw it. Knockback for when an enemy is hit with the trash can. You know, they can go. Let me check. Okay, good. Wait. Oh, okay, I was tripping anyway. When they get hit with the trash can, you want them to fly back with some knockback. So then I'm going to open up the server script. We're going to name the server script combat script, and in parentheses put server. I'm then going to delete print hello world. Then I'm going to get started with some variables. First things first, let's get our services. We're going to need the tween service. So local ts is equal to game get service tween service. Then I'm going to get the debris service. Local ds is equal to game get service debris. Then I'm going to get the combat remote event. Local combat event is equal to game the replicated storage wait for child combat event. And then lastly, I'm going to create a table for players that can be attacked, or that are able to be attacked, or no, sorry, not players that are able to be attacked. Players who can attack other players. So local can attack is equal to special brackets, right? Then we're going to put a space in between. I'm going to set up the function. I'm going to say comment event on server event connect function, right? And then in parentheses, you're going to put PLR, short for the player, comma, event type. And then you're going to press enter. Then we're going to create a variable for the player's character. Local character is equal to player, that character. Then I'm going to set up an if statement. I'm going to say if event type is equal to pickup first, yeah. So pickup, right? And then I'm going to, we're using raycast. If you didn't already know, we're gonna raycast it, of course, because we need to see if, like, you know, there's a trash can in front. So first things first, to set up the raycast param. So let's say local raycast params is equal to raycast params.new, right? Close parentheses. Then you're going to say raycast params dot filter type is equal to enum dot filter raycast filter type exclude, and then you're going to want to say raycast params dot filter descendants instances is equal to character. Oh, sorry, we need to create a table, so special brackets then character get to descendants, right? Then boom, we've set up our raycast params. Now simply for the raycast, local raycast is equal to workspace raycast. The origin is going to be the player who's using the attacks, or not, well, yeah, who's throwing the trash can there. That's where it's going to start, of course. So character dot humanoid root part dot position, right? Then I'm put a comma, and then I'm going to say character dot humanoid root part, humanoid root part dot c frame dot look vector times vector 3 dot new. Then you're gonna put 1 comma 1 comma 3. Then you're gonna put a comma in between the parentheses, and then you're going to throw your raycast params, right? And then we're going to set up an if statement for if the raycast is successful. I'm going to say if raycast enter, right? Then we're going to need to set up a long if statement of just checks. First things first, of course, we need to make sure that it is a trash can. So first things first, if raycast.instance name is equal to trash can, right? So is equal to trash can, and raycast.instance that can be thrown. Remember, this was the boolean I told you guys to put inside the trash can. So can be thrown dot value is equal to true. So that means it can be thrown. And not workspace find first child player dot name. Player dot name dot quotation marks. You're going to put trash can. The reason for this is because I'm going to name each trash can. I'm going to name each trash can after the player, whoever is picking it up, right? This is so that we know the player is not currently trying to pick up a trash can when they already have one in hand, right? So once we've ran through all of those checks, we can then fire their remote event. So combat event fire. Make sure you do fire client, not fire all clients, just single client. You're gonna fire it to the player, and then you're going to put a comma, and then you're gonna say quotation marks pick up, right? And moving on, we're going to create a variable for the trash can. I'm gonna say local trash can is equal to raycast.instance, right? Then I'm going to say trashcan.anchor settings and properties is equal to false. Then I'm going to say trashcan can be thrown dot value is equal to false, right? Then I'm also going to update the name. So trashcan.name is equal to player.name dot in quotation marks trash can, right? Then I'm going to set up the tween. I'm going to set up this is a move tween, right? I noticed in the strongest battlegrounds that you don't necessarily have to be right up on top of the what's it called, the trash can. You could be a little far away from it, and it'll just move in front of you. So that's what I was like, okay, let's go ahead and add that. So here's where the tween comes into play. So we're gonna say local move tween is equal to ts create for the instance. Of course, we're gonna put trash can, then tween info dot new. For the tween, we're gonna put 0.5 seconds, comma enum dot easing style linear, comma enum dot easing direction, and then I went with in, right? Then put a comma in between. We're gonna set up the property table, so special brackets. Then we're going to set the C frame. So C frame is equal to character dot humanoid root part dot C frame times C frame dot new -1 comma -1 comma -1, right? That's what we're going to do there. And then of course we're going to do that. Then of course we're going to place that tween. So move tween play. Then put a space in between. And then I'm going to put a task dot wait. We're going to wait half a second, so 0.5 seconds. And then I'm going to create a weld. I'm using a weld to weld the trash can to the player's arm. So local weld 1 is equal to instance.new weld. Definitely make sure it is not weld constrained. Make sure it is weld, not weld constrained. Parent this to the trash can. Then you're going to say weld 1 dot part 0 is equal to trash can, and then weld1 dot part1 is equal to character, regular brackets, quotation marks, right arm. Now keep in mind, I'm doing this because this is R6. If you're using R15, you could just put dot, you could just put like dot right hand or something, you know. You would need to use brackets and stuff like that because you know it's a little different. Then I'm gonna set the C frame. So I'm gonna say weld1 dot C0, right, which is the C frame. I'm gonna say is equal to C frame dot new 1 comma 3 comma 1. Then I'm gonna go on the outside and I'm gonna say times C frame dot angle 0 comma 0 comma math dot rad. Then in parentheses you're gonna put -5, right? Then I'm going to set up the animation track. So I'm going to say local AT is equal to character dot humanoid load animation, right? In quotation marks, I'm going to put, and then in quotation marks, I'm going to, oh, sorry, load animation. Then you're going to do script, regular brackets, quotation marks. Then you're going to find the animation we are looking for. So animation. The first thing first is, of course, we're picking it up, right? Then I'm going to play the animation track. So animation track or AT play. Then I'm going to also adjust the speed. So this depends on what specific animation you're using, of course. 0.5 seconds. Then I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait actually 1 second. And then once that's done, I'm going to adjust the speed to make it stop. So adjust speed, pretty much essentially freeze the animation. So 0 seconds, right? And then that's the first thing. That's just, keep in mind, all this is just simply for picking it up. We still have to actually add, you know, throwing, like actually being able to throw it. Let's go ahead and get to that. Click the arrow right here, press enter, then you can put else if event type is equal to throw, right? Enter. And then I'm going to create a variable again for the trash can. I'm going to say local trash can, and I feel like I forgot. Oh, no, I'm good. Is equal to workspace find first child. We're gonna say player dot names like we did up there. Dot dot dot. Quotation marks trash can. Right. Then I'm gonna insert my player's name into the table. So table dot insert can attack comma player name. Right. Then I'm gonna use a for loop. This is so that I can stop the animation. Because keep in mind the players, like I pretty much essentially froze the animation. So I have to cancel it so that I can play a new one and like it guarantee that it experiences no issues. So I'm gonna use the for loop for this one. So shout out to my boy on my Discord server, right? If I'm not tripping, I think I know his name is like it's Origami. Yeah. Okay. Origami. Shout out to Origami. He helped me figure this out, or well, more or less, pretty much told me. But yeah, so I'm gonna use a for loop. I'm gonna say for I comma v in pairs, and I'm gonna say character that humanoid, and then put get playing animation tracks, right? Then enter. I'm gonna say v. I'm gonna say v stop. I want everything to just stop, right? Then I'm going to set up the animation track again. Let me just copy and paste this guy. Let's gotta do the same thing. So Control C, Control V. The only real difference this time is that you're gonna put throw animation. You're gonna say AT play. You're gonna adjust the speed to 0.7 seconds. That's really the difference, right? Then I'm going to I'm gonna wait 0.9 seconds. So 0.9 seconds. Then I'm going to create, well, first I'm going to destroy the weld. So trashcan weld destroy. This is so that it won't be stuck to the player's hand when they try to throw it. So destroy, right? Then I'm going to set up the actual, you know, like the player gets hit, goes flying type thing. I'm going to say local multiplier is equal to 100. You guys definitely haven't seen me do this in a minute. I've only used this in literally 2 videos before, and they were like a year ago. Anyway, we're going to say 100 times trash can get mass, or well, I guess I can't find that, but anyway, get mass, right? You're gonna want to do that. That's the multiplier. Then we're gonna say trash can apply impulse. Then in parentheses, you're going to put multiplier times character dot humanoid root part look vector, right? Then we're gonna have to do this again. I'm going to set up the function for the trash can touches any player. So trash can up there. So trash can dot touched touch connect function. Then in parentheses you're gonna put hit enter. Of course you're gonna say if hit dot okay. This autofilling is just beyond inconvenient. Anyway, hit up parent find first child, and of course we're going to put humanoid, right? Find humanoid and hit dot parent dot name is nil equal to player name. It does not match our name because we would not want to attack ourselves. And table dot find can attack player dot name enter, right? Then I'm going to remove the player's name from the table. So table dot remove can attack comma table dot find can attack player dot name, right? Then I'm going to set up a variable for the enemy character. We confirmed it is indeed a character, NPC or a real person. Anyway, enemy character is equal to hit dot parent, right? Then I'm going to say enemy character dot humanoid dot health is less than equal to 10, right? However much damage you want, of course. Then I'm going to apply a second multiplier. So let's really copy and paste all of this, right? Let's Control C and Control V, but you can delete the middle thing with the task that way and the weld part, right? I honestly just really need this. So first things first, we're going to do the multiplier first before we play the animation track. So just copy and paste that here, right? So the multiplier is pretty much going to work the same way, except we're going to increase the number by a lot, so 300. So this time it's 300, and then change this to enemy character. Let's see. Enemy character dot humanoid root part, right? Yeah, humanoid root part get mass. Yeah, that sounds right. Then I'm gonna say enemy character dot humanoid root part. So for this, I'm gonna go down here, enemy character dot humanoid root part, apply impulse multiplier. Make sure you put 2. Change this to 2 so we can differentiate between the two. So multiplier 2 times character the humanoid root part C-frame look vector. Looks great. Then for the animation track, I'm gonna simply change this since this is the knockback animation, enemy character, and then knockback animation, and then I'm going to place the animation track. I don't need to set the speed, so we can just kind of just let it play. Then I'm going to skip 2 ends, put a task that wait 0.5 seconds. I'm going to stop the animation track after the fact, and then I'm going to simply just actually do the same thing. So task that wait 3 seconds, and then I'm going to search to see if the player's name is still inside the table, because if so, we will remove it. So can attack, comma, so can attack player dot name enter, just copy and paste the remove. So Control C, Control V, boom, right? And then just hit that, guys. We're almost done. Literally just have to set up one more tween. Let's say local destroy tween is equal to, this is to pretty much destroy the, well, literally this is to destroy the trash can. So you're gonna put trash can, comma, tween info dot new 1 second, enum dot easing style linear, comma, enum dot easing direction dot in. Then in parentheses, in between parentheses, you're gonna put a comma, space. Then in special brackets, you can put transparency is equal to 1. Then I'm gonna say destroy tween play, and then lastly I'm gonna say destroy tween completed connect function, close parentheses, enter, then trash can destroy. Simple as that. It'll be invisible by the time the tween finishes and stuff. And okay, good. So I'm still good. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and test it. It wouldn't really surprise me if there's issues. Okay, let's go ahead and test. So to test it, simply, of course, we're gonna need a trash can. You're gonna need to get models. Since my animations are R6, I'm just gonna build me some R6 rigs and stuff. So I would recommend honestly testing like this. This is how I was testing it when I was making it the first time. Just I'm duplicating them, right? And then I had like 4 of them, and, have them all in different directions stuff. That's to me is like the best way that you can test to make sure it works. And plus, so you don't always have to like keep restarting your game over and over again, just to test, you know. But anyway, let's go ahead and test. Just make sure they generally, you know, you can pick them up. You can pick them up without any issue. Let's see. Boom. Okay, we picked it up. Okay, bam. We threw it at them. They flew back, took some damage. There goes the trash can. Okay, things seem to be working well. As always, if you guys want access to any of my scripts or models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either one of those options can be found in the description. Thank you guys for all the love and support you guys been showing on my channel. Really do appreciate it. I'm almost to 4,000 subs. And yeah, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys been showing. Y'all be leaving comments and all that, DMing me, pinging me in my server. I really do appreciate it. You guys should also join the Discord server. Link can be found in the okay, so it did work. Anyway, link can be found in the description for that as well. Thank you guys for watching, and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed.